All right, ladies and gents, tonight's beer is Miller High Life. Now this is the champagne of beer. Oh yeah. Well, in reality, it's actually just an American lager, a classic one at that, but there's nothing really special about this to denote it as the champagne of beer. The only reason they call it that is because, well, it has a high carbonation, like champagne. It's just a marketing gimmick. It's nothing crazy. This is like an okay beer. There's nothing, special about it. And there's plenty of beers with high carbonation, so whatever. They needed to sell this thing. I mean, hey, it's been around since, hey, where's the date? Oh, 1903, which, it's like more than 100 years old. 120. Wow. Anyways, this is a beer re-review, as I've reviewed this beer before, but I've kind of jokingly reviewed it in the past because, again, there's nothing fantastic about this beer, and again, the champagne of beer tagline is hilarious. But you know what? Decided to revisit it and, well, review it and do a solid review. So without further ado, I say we open this up and check it out. Well, classic cover. I really like the design of the bottle, more kind of that slender kind of design that goes up like this, not the bulbous kind of, with the spout, whatever. I really like the cover with the diagonal, the X up here. Yeah, it just looks cool. Clear bottle, kind of sus, but other than that, yeah, looks really nice. Definitely gives off a champagne sort of fancy vibe. It's really funny. Got a nice bottle opener right here, and let's open it up. Hell yeah. Nice hiss. Nice pop. All right. Got a nice Heineken glass right here. You gotta have a cheap beer glass for a cheap beer. Let's pour it in. It also looks kind of fancy for a fancy beer. Very fancy. All right. Let's see if we can get a nice head on this. All right. Not too shabby. So, as you can see, it's got a very clear, transparent golden color. Yeah, nothing crazy to write home about. Just a typical American lager. And it's got a nice, fizzing out, but nice white head. Nothing crazy. Let's give it a whiff and try it out. My allergies are acting up, so hopefully my review is accurate. Nice, sweet, tiny bit of malty kind of aroma. Typical American lager. Nothing crazy. There's a nice sweetness. Definitely is the forefront. Yeah, nice sweetness. Kind of like a nice malt flavor in there. Ends off with a trail of bitterness. But just, nice and smooth. It is kind of refreshing. Yeah, it's a solid, not too great American lager. There are definitely ones that I prefer, like Hamm's or Coors Banquet, even Rolling Rock. But yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's not my favorite American lager, but it's not bad. It's fine, It's one of those beers that it's like, if I see one, I'm like, sure, why not? I mean, it's not like a go-to beer for me. It's not a go-to beer for me, but if it's around, I'll have it because you can't go wrong with Miller High Life. It's not good. It's not bad. It's fine. It's a very mid beer, but a good kind of mid, not a bad kind of mid. But yeah, it's not bad. Before I go, I just want to tell a quick story. My first experience with Miller High Life back in probably like after my freshman year of college with one of my friends from high school. And he's like, yeah, man, dude, I got some beer. You want to drink some beer with me? I'm like, yeah, dude, what do you have? He's like, dude, you know, like Miller Lite? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, well, I've never heard of it. There's a Miller High Life. It's like the regular version of Miller. Bro, it's so good. You gotta try it out. I'm like, yeah, man, that sounds cool. He's like, yeah, dude, it's the champagne of beer. And I remember I was like laughing, and then I tried it. I'm like, bro, this is the most basic beer I've ever had. Yeah, it's just funny. But yeah, Miller High Life, champagne of beer. Can't go wrong. It's definitely the most okay beer ever. But, I wouldn't say don't have one. It's not bad. It's not insulting. It's tasty. Whatever. Yeah. Miller High Life. Champagne of beer. I recommend. Yeah.